My Money Gamer here, and we are back. Let's go ahead and place some of this stuff around. Wow, surprising they didn't throw anything else off. Okay then, I'll take it. Probably because I actually did this right for once. What a concept. Oh, I need to make, let's see, hold on. I need to make 2 more pot torches. It's supposed to help. So let's go ahead and make 2 more of those if we can. Good. There we go. Though it looks like it would catch that house on fire. Oh god. There we go. There's been a change in the future. Yeah, well, hold on a second. There we go. Let's go see what this so-called change is in the future. Remember, changes in the future equals free stuff, so you might as well do it. Like healing items and stuff. Oh, nice. So it looks like we're starting to build the foundation of things, but we still can't get to it. But it looks nice though, right? Check it out. Anyway, let's see. Oh, God, excuse me. It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's okay. We get to at least show off what it looks like. Okay, real quick. Yeah, we got the coastal points actually up to 22 instead of 20. So that's awesome right there. Yep, okay, so we got the lower prayer site done. We got some mystery thing done. Huh. Nice. Okay, I guess that means we can just go back to the dungeon, yeah? We can save it inside. I don't know why they put a save point outside of it. Okay, yeah, there's still a few more to go, so actually I do need to save it. No, nothing important. Have you ever accidentally removed the memory card when something was in the middle of, what do you call it, saving, or accidentally turned off the system? Sure you have. I'm sure you have at some point. And if you haven't, I bet you will. I'm sorry, but you probably will. I was playing, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, actually. And, let's say I usually only save on one save, right? And as you see, we got a Red Seal Hill, but that's basically the usual thing. But anyway, not important. So anyway, what ended up happening is I ended up accidentally turning off my PlayStation. And I was like, oh shit, like right in the middle of the saving. Like it was almost done and I thought it was finished and I was just like done for the day. I was about to go to bed. And I turn off the system and I'm like, wait a minute. And I turn the system back on, pull up the game, and sure enough, I look at my save for that file, and it goes, oh, we're sorry, it's been corrupted. The system was turned, they told me like there's no way to save it and everything like that. That's what the system says. And I'm like, well shit, what do I do now? And so I look to, like the game is Ace in the Hole, you look for a, like autosave or something like that. Sadly, the last autosave I had was like so long in the game before that I just decided, well, you know what? I'm gonna start a new game, and I started a new game. So all that progress I had was just pretty much gone. I was like so pissed off, and so I like started like saving in like 2 different other spots. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, there's 10 elephant enemies in this, 1 other heavy enemy, and 1 regular small ass enemy, so it definitely is an elephant army. This thing is faster than you think. Oops, I was trying to jump attack it. It always happens when you don't want it to. So, another thing you might have noticed there, I was blocking during that attack, right, but I got knocked out of it. But you notice that normally that attack, I think, does like probably like 12-15 damage at this time, maybe even more. But because I was blocking, it actually only did 7. So even if an attack does knock you out of your defenses, you still would take less damage than as if you weren't blocking at all. So it's always a good idea if you think that you can't get out of the way in time to just do that. This might be one of those. Ooh, this might be one of those times where I'm gonna have to like abandon after I get the thing, because I don't have the proper weapons to actually, survive making it all the way through this. Oh yeah, this is one of the areas where if you actually throw the rock over the edge, you can't get the item. So you have to keep that in mind. I want to see if this actually works. Probably not. Oops, I missed. Anyway. I can't carry any more repair powder? That is the weirdest thing in the world. Hold on, let's see. Oh man. It's probably already disappeared right now. But it made me feel good to try to at least get it. Yeah, it's a weird thing that you can carry 2 repair powder in this game, isn't it? But you gotta remember, you only have 2 characters, unlike before. So why wouldn't you not be able to have an overabundance of that stuff? Yeah, his move's different. He can hit you from behind. biting off more than I can chew here. Hold on, let's try this. Yeah, definitely getting in deeper than I should be. Oh yeah, I forgot. In this game, bomb nuts are not as useful as they used to be. There we go. That's more like it. Hey, you're not part of this fight, jackass. So beat it. Yeah, if you're surprised at how much more damage these crystal thing can do in this game as compared to the last game, don't be. It's actually not that surprising. Remember in the last game, they barely did anything. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. So now the core has defense of 4 and that's it? So we definitely need more of those if we can't get them. I don't know why it bothers me so much if it's not set the way I like it to. But it does. Oh. How come I forgot about that? Which means I need to pull this up real quick. Why haven't I done that yet? You know, it's funny how, I use Google Chrome for my internet needs, right? And I hate how when you pull up your history for it, it only, like, shows, like, a certain amount. And then, like, it tries to get you to go to this other page to get the rest of them. But I do love how if you just start typing in the thing that you, looked up before, it's like, oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Here, sure, let me pull this up for you. It's like, what? It's like, why do I have to do that? You know? Anyway, let's see. Okay, so he actually recommended this one. That's fun. I don't know if I've even been working on this one. Well, here, let's get 3 of these, I guess. I mean, of course, you don't have to follow the recommended path. So all I have left is attack now. Alright, then I'll hold on to the rest of the things for later if it doesn't work right away. Aha, I did! Sweet, let's do it. Sure, we lose Bandit, but that's okay. At least I'm pretty sure we do. Oh no, we got 3 items now. Amulet of Woven Thorns? Yeah, Thorns. It actually has... Bandit, Abs bonus plus, And I can't tell what the other one is. It looks like a ninja with like a circle above his head. Here. Let's go to the thing here real quick. See if we can figure out what the hell that is. What was that under? This, right? Oh, shit. So, it's an item that we don't actually want to... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't make us lose money every time we pick up the money, but the amount of money enemies will drop is lower. So, I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world, but, the problem I have with that is that we need the money right now. It still doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I don't know why that is so satisfying. Cool, I stole an item from it. Forgot I was dead here. You know, it's gonna be really ironic if I actually bought that bread that I sold. Oh well. Can always get more crunchy bread, I guess. Since we were doing such like massive damage to these enemies. I'm not really complaining, but it's just like, whoa, when did that happen? Do we have 2 exits on this floor? We do. I don't know, did I explain it by accident what the other exit is? I don't think I did. Because it is technically a spoiler if I do, so that's why I'm like, There he is. The only normal enemy on this floor. Speed him up a little bit. Maybe even steal an EV from him. There it is. A power crystal? Now that's actually kind of impressive. Not Actually, yeah, it does seem to be affecting the money drops because it doesn't seem like I don't think that enemy dropped any. We still haven't gotten the key, have we? I don't know why I keep hitting the pause button. You know what? Might as well show this off if I haven't done it already. Yeah. There's your improved lawn there. There we go. What could possibly be left? And where exactly? But just go to show that my luck, the very last enemy is the one that has the key. Yay me. That's interesting. Variant out of those items. No, I've never used this otherwise, so. Nice. Oh, come on. I was far enough away from that. S4 will be easier to grind on once we remove the one thing. You know, the red seal. Okay, so I'm pretty sure when we get the next one, it'll get rid of poverty. So we want to do this top one, and we need... Oh, well, let's put it all into chill. That's probably what we're going to need. There we go. Yeah, the next item, the next weapon we get. Oh, check that shit out. So now we have 3 dots next to our thing. Let's see if I can have a help option for that. Because even though I can tell what it is, tell you what it is, I want to see if the game will tell us. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, those three dots are actually going to be very important. And here's why. When you're fighting certain enemies, you can actually use that to, like, basically any elemental enemy you fight, you can actually use your sword as a kind of, mirror.
Looks like we got them all.
You know, like, like basically making a reference to, you know, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the, mirror shield, how, like, when you're fighting the, twin Rover sisters, you have that part where you have to absorb the, blasts as they come towards you, and, if you don't, let me see something. If you don't, do it right, it, like, will dispel whatever the last one is, right? Well, in this one, it kind of does that, except that, like, let's say you're being fought by a fire person. You will basically absorb fire until it's all the way full, and then you can actually hit the button while guarding, like the attack button, and you'll shoot the flame back at the enemy. Now, of course, that's useless if you do that towards a flame enemy most of the time, because they'll just absorb it back anyway. But let's say you're fighting a fire enemy and an ice enemy is nearby, you can absorb the fire, kill the fire enemy after that, and then shoot the fire at the ice enemy and kill it in one shot. Just a cool little thing that you can do. It actually looks like we're out of time, and so we'll find out what exit to take in the next episode, because I actually don't remember, so I need to check. So, till then, everyone, bye.